Hello everyone, I am Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, a former Dean from the Community Science from PJTSAU, and I am the course coordinator for the course Human Nutrition and Biochemistry. Now, nutrition is an essential part of general health and well-being. Optimum nutrition prevents chronic diseases, avoids disease complications, and improves clinical outcomes. Good nutrition is also essential for achieving normal growth and development. The use of age, gender, and disease specific growth charts is essential in assessing nutritional status and monitoring nutritional interventions. People eat food, not nutrients. However, it is the combination of amounts of nutrients in consumed foods that determine health. To read, one must know the letters of the alphabet, and to do sums, one must be able to count, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Similarly, to understand nutrition, one must know about the nutrients. The study of nutrients, the ABC and numeric calculations of nutrients, and this will be the major part of the student's nutrition journey, and it should include the chemical and physical structure and characteristics of the nutrient, the food sources of the nutrient including food composition, the way in which the foods are grown, harvested, then stored, processed and prepared, and the effects of these on the nutrient composition and nutritive value. The digestion, absorption, circulatory transport and cellular uptake of the nutrients, as well as regulation of all these processes. The metabolism of nutrients, its functions, storage and excretion, and physiological needs for the nutrient in health and disease and during special circumstances like pregnancy and lactation, sports events, etc., as well as individual variability. Interactions with the other nutrients and non-nutrients like phytochemicals, anti-nutrients and drugs, and the consequences of underconsumption and overconsumption of nutrients, the therapeutic uses of nutrients, factors influencing food and nutrition security and food safety. Now, there are more than 15 known nutrients and including amino acids and fatty acids and many more chemicals in food which are thought to influence human function and health. Nutrients do not exist in isolation except for water and others in some pharmaceutical preparations. In foods, in the gut during digestion, fermentation and absorption, and blood during transport, and in cells during metabolism, nutrients interact with each other. Therefore, a particular nutrient should not be studied in isolation, but integrated with other nutrients. Therefore, the study of nutrition also includes how to determine nutrient requirements to make recommendations for intakes and how nutritional status is monitored by measuring intakes, anthropometry, body measurements, body composition, biochemical markers reflecting nutritional status, and the clinical signs of malnutrition. This knowledge of nutrition, their functions will enable a nutritionist to advise individuals what and how much to eat. However, this knowledge is not sufficient to understand and address the global problem of malnutrition facing mankind today. This perception has resulted in the cultivation of social science disciplines to support knowledge from biological sciences to address global malnutrition. There are 5 basic components in an adequate diet that can be grouped into 2 categories. One is macronutrients, which are needed in larger quantity and which include carbohydrates, fats and proteins. The macronutrients, excluding water, provide structural material. The second classification is the micronutrients, which are needed in smaller quantities. The vitamins, minerals and trace elements. Micronutrients also include antioxidants and phytochemicals, which are said to influence some of the body systems. Their necessity is not as well established as in case of vitamins. The science of food, nutrients and other substances, their action, interaction and balance in relationship with health and disease, the processes by which the organism ingests, digests, absorbs, transports and utilizes the nutrients and disposes the end products is dealt with in human nutrition and biochemistry. In other words, we can describe it as the area of knowledge regarding the role of nutrients in maintenance of health. There is no other time in the life when the provision of appropriate nutrition is of greater importance than during infancy and childhood. During this phase of life, characterized by rapid growth and development, an adequate amount of composition of substances both in health and diseases are of key importance for growth, functional outcomes such as cognition and immune response, and long term well-being. Nutrition in children has also become important since malnourishment is more quicker in children than in adults. Nutritional assessment therefore should be an integral part of the care for everyone. Routine screening measurements of the abnormalities of growth should be performed for all. A comprehensive nutrition assessment that includes food and nutrition related history, anthropometric measurements, biochemical data and medical tests and procedures, nutrition focused physical findings and the patient history should be completed on these individuals. You as a life science student or a course taker can help people have balanced diet to lose weight, treat malnutrition and recover from chronic diseases. Dietitians and nutritionists with a comprehensive knowledge of nutrition in health and disease are of great demand, with leading corporate hospitals setting up dedicated nutrition departments. Therefore, this course will help you in improving your knowledge on nutrition, malnutrition, nutrition assessment and lot of subtopics which can take you to an expertise level. This course deals with various nutrients, their physiology, metabolism, sources, functions, deficiency caused by insufficient intake of nutrients, etc. And it also deals with the major nutrient disorders in the country, various nutrition programs to overcome these deficiency, etc. It gives an overall idea of the nutrients, reaching nutrients to the community. So, with all this in mind, I expect most of the students to take up this course and gain knowledge in nutrition and improve their knowledge in nutrition as well as help the community come out of malnutrition. It may be undernutrition or overnutrition. Thank you.